Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got in a newer release flashlight to take a look at. This one's coming from Speras and the model is the EST SE. This light uses a 14500 battery, so it is super compact, but at the same time has a ton of output, and you have direct access to that 1500 lumens, and you also have direct access to a strobe feature. So stick around if you want to learn about it. We'll do a real quick unboxing. We'll go over all the features and specifications. We'll go over the user interface. I'll give you guys some beam shots and then give some overall thoughts on it. So again, we have the EST SE, max output of 1500 lumens, max throw of 326 meters. Very impressive numbers out of a 14500 light. Going to show you some of the parameters and stuff there. And there is a QR code that you can scan there. All right, let's see how things are packaged and what all we get with it. It is definitely in that box tight. Let's see what's in that. And there's some more stuff down in here. Looks like the manual. In that little baggie was an adjustable wrist lanyard, a Type A to Type C charging cable, and some spare O-rings. I will quickly show you the manual just in case there's anything that I leave out in this video, or in case you buy this light and lose your manual. You can always come back to this video for reference. Looks like this light is going to have a 5-year warranty. If something happens beyond that time, it looks like they'll only charge for parts to repair it. So here is the EST SE. Give you guys some close-ups before we start going over everything on it. So as you can see, this is definitely very small. I mean, it's basically like the size of a finger maybe. You have a bunch of knurling here on the body that's very, very grippy. We're gonna have a rubber tail switch, some knurling here on the tail cap. We're gonna have a two-way pocket clip on this. And they're using a SFT25R LED in it. I know the overall body of the light is made out of 6061 aluminum. It does have a Type 3 hard anodization on it. It is IP68 water resistant, which means it is submersible. I think to 1.5 meters or something. And then it has a drop rating, I believe, also of 1.5 meters. As far as dimensions, we're looking at about 3.6 inches in length and body diameter of 0.74. And there it is on top of a dollar bill for reference. And compared to a couple other 14500 lights, it's about the exact same dimensions. Let's take a quick peek at the battery. Just remove that little film. So again, we got a 14500 battery, which is like a double A size, 920 milliamp hours. Our USB-C port is right there. There's the spring in the tail switch. Kind of thickness of the walls there. And we do have another spring down there. Grab a weight on it next. The battery is inside of it. We're looking at 2 ounces total, so very lightweight. So they're calling this an everyday carry tactical flashlight, and when we go over the user interface, you'll kind of see why. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you're going to be able to get to that 1500 lumens high immediately, and then also the strobe immediately, which I believe is also 1500 lumens. I couldn't find the numbers on it. Your high, you can have it be momentary or constant. And basically what you're going to do is just kind of half press the rear switch here. And again, this is a blinding amount of light. So if you want that to stay on, you just kind of press and release, and then it stays on for you. So again, that's your constant on. You just press to turn it off, or you can just kind of halfway press and keep it on like that momentarily and then release when you want. Strobe warning coming up here. If you want the strobe, you just press a little bit harder. I'll show you guys that pattern there. And then when you release, it releases. So the strobe is only momentary. There's also an eco, a low, and a medium, like I said. And to get to them, you basically just kind of like double click. And this is going to bring you on an eco, which is 10 lumens. That's supposed to run for like 115 hours. If you want to go up to low, which is 100 lumens, you just press and hold for a second. And that will take you up to that. Again, 100 lumens, runs for like 6.8 hours. Medium, 800 lumens. Again, a ton of light out of something this small, 3.5 hours. I'll have to test this and see if it actually runs or if it stays at 800 lumens. I doubt that it does. It probably will step down to like maybe 400 or 500. I don't really know, though the manual doesn't say, but I doubt it lasts at 800 lumens. And then from here, you can still go up to the high, back up to the 1500. Just press and hold one more time. So again, now we're on that highest 1500 lumens. Again, that says 2.3 hours. But there's no way that will run at that output. That double press that I showed you for the eco is the only way to get to the eco, because if, let's just say I turn it on and I'm in high, from here I can now long press, but that's going to take me to the low, not to the eco, and then the medium, and then the high. So yeah, if you want eco, the only way to get to it is double tapping there. I don't know if you've noticed this little light as I've been going through the outputs here, but every time you shut the light off, you're going to get a battery level indicator. Right now it's green. That basically means that we're somewhere between 100% and 70%. If it were orange when we shut it off, it means we're somewhere between 70 and 30%. And if it's red, it means we're under 30%. So to charge the battery, you do have to remove it from the flashlight. And then we're just going to plug that into the port there. I don't know how well that's showing up, but we do have a red light right now. That probably turns blue or something whenever it's done charging. The good thing about having to pull the battery out is if you have another 14500 battery, you basically can throw it in, and while that one's charging, still be able to use your light. Show you guys what this is going to look like in a pocket. You do have just a little bit sticking up, but that's actually going to carry really well. And with that two-way clip, you can stick it on the brim of your hat, be able to go hands-free. Alright guys, let's check out this Speras here in the dark. I'm going to start off in that eco mode first. And even that's plenty enough to like light up a path, find your way through stuff. I mean, it lights up this room pretty well. Go up to the low next. Can really see that hot spot over there now. It's actually a pretty balanced beam though. It's got a lot of spill with it as well. And we'll go up to the medium here next. As you can see, it's quite a bit of output there. And finally, let's go to the high. A really nice hot spot. I'm also going to show you the strobe, so if you're sensitive to that, you can look away for the next few seconds. Alright, got the Speras outside. We'll kind of go through the same ones here. I'm going to start off in the eco. You can see it on the driveway here. There's a row of trees out here. It's about 60-70 feet away, and I can definitely make them out here pretty easily with the naked eye, even on this eco mode. We'll switch this up to the low here next. Yeah, this actually throws pretty well. I mean, again, we're on the lowest setting here, and It's a really nice beam. It's a medium. That tree that's way back there is about 100 yards away. And I mean, even on this medium here, it lights it up really well. Let's go to the high here next. Yeah, this is very impressive for a 14500 light. The amount of throw that's on this, I mean, it's a lot of spill too, but a lot of throw. Well, hopefully seeing those nighttime shots was somewhat beneficial for you guys. So I've had this little EST SE for a couple weeks now, and I gotta say overall, I really like it. The build quality on Speras lights is fantastic, it's top notch. I like how compact this light is, but at the same time, it's not too small for your hand. You get a really good grip on it. Just blown away by the performance. It's a great combination beam, but I'm surprised at how far this thing throws and how bright it gets. 1500 lumens is incredible out of a small little light like this. And I love how that you have that instant access to that 1500 lumens, or if you need strobe, instant access to that as well. This thing carries really well in the pocket. It pretty much disappears in the pocket. You don't even know it's there. And speaking of that, that two-way clip, I really like that. It's a strong, sturdy, stout clip. And you can wear it again on the brim of a hat or something, or put it on a backpack. Or if you are in law enforcement, you could put this on your vest, have it as a backup light. I like that they include a 14500 battery, and I like that you can use any 14500 battery, so you really wouldn't have downtime if you had a second battery. I don't know if this will work with a AA battery or not. I haven't tried it with this one. Some 14500 lights you can. It all depends on what the voltage is basically set at. These batteries are like 3.6, 3.7 volts, whereas like a regular AA is only 1.5, and you can actually damage a flashlight if you're undervolting it. So I haven't tried it with this one. And probably my only con with this flashlight is that this two-way switch does take a little bit of getting used to. But again, overall, I really like it. Highly recommend it. In my opinion, I think it is a fantastic EDC light. The best light is the one that you're going to have on you. And like I have this light here that has instant access to a turbo, and it also has instant access to a strobe. So if you're sensor, you can look away for a second. But and this is something I would never carry in my pocket. Like it's just way too big, way too uncomfortable. And I mean, you can just see the size difference here, but to be able to have that, that 1500 lumens immediately, really nice feature. So these lights are available on Speras' website, coming in right around $48. And I will leave that link down in the video description in case you guys want to find out more information about the light or pick one up. I don't think they're available on Amazon at this time. If that changes, I'll put that link down in the description as well. But alright guys, if you found the video helpful or informative in any way, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And that's going to be it on this one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.